Join me as I take on the challenge of checking into a Portuguese hospital and see just how easy or hard it really is. Navigating the Portuguese healthcare system can seem daunting, especially if you're not a local. But trust me, it's essential to understand the process, whether you're a tourist, an expat, or even a Portuguese citizen. Knowing what to expect can make all the difference in a stressful situation. So, what are some common concerns people have when checking into a hospital in Portugal? One of the biggest hurdles is the language barrier. What if you don't speak Portuguese, or the hospital staff don't speak your language? Most medical facilities have some people who do speak English, especially at private hospitals. Another worry is documentation. What do you need to bring, and what's the protocol for being treated without all the right papers? And then there's the issue of unfamiliar procedures. What happens if you need surgery, or if you have a specific medical condition that requires special attention? People often worry about the quality of care in Portuguese hospitals, too. Will it be up to par with what you're used to in your home country? And what about insurance? Will your policy cover you in Portugal, or will you need to pay out of pocket? Lastly, there's the fear of the unknown. What if something goes wrong, or if you need to communicate with doctors and nurses who don't speak your language? Okay, so those are some of the concerns. But what's the reality of checking into a Portuguese hospital? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not as scary as it seems. In fact, with the right preparation and knowledge, it can be a relatively smooth process. So, let's talk about the steps involved in checking into a Portuguese hospital. First, make sure you have all the necessary documents. Your passport, your European health insurance card, if you have one, and any relevant medical records. If you don't speak Portuguese, most people speak some English or have people who do. To check into a medical facility or pharmacy, simply take a ticket and wait for them to call you. When you arrive, be prepared to fill out some paperwork, and don't be afraid to ask questions if you're unsure about anything. Here you can see that signs are in Portuguese and in English. You also may be surprised at the low cost of healthcare in Portugal. One tip I learned the hard way is to be prepared to advocate for yourself. Don't be afraid to ask for a doctor or nurse who speaks your language, and make sure you understand what's going on with your treatment. And finally, try to stay calm and patient. The hospital staff are there to help you, and with a little preparation, you'll be in good hands. I can speak from personal experience. I once had to visit a hospital in Portugal for a minor procedure, and I was blown away by the efficiency and kindness of the staff. Of course, I was prepared. I had all my documents in order, and I'd done my research beforehand. But even so, I was impressed by how smoothly everything went. The whole experience was a testament to the fact that, with the right knowledge and preparation, checking into a Portuguese hospital can be a breeze. I remember feeling relieved and grateful that everything had gone so well, and it was all thanks to my preparation and the helpful hospital staff. To recap, checking into a Portuguese hospital might seem intimidating at first, but it doesn't have to be. With the right documents, a little preparation, and an open mind, you can navigate the process with ease. So don't let fear or uncertainty hold you back. Take control of your healthcare, and remember that Portuguese hospitals are there to help. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. Have you had any experiences checking into a hospital in Portugal? What tips or advice do you have for others? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more tips on living or traveling in Portugal.